What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Shoe Care Academy. For today's project, we got the Boss Man's 2024 Air Max 1 Pattas in the Chlorophyll colorway. Throughout the year, I've been seeing Steve wear these. They're beat inside and out, super dirty, but they're not totally unsalvageable. The job today is to give these the white glove treatment using our Reshoevn8r signature shoe cleaning kit and to make the Boss Man proud. Before I get into this, I gotta tell you about our Black Friday sale. We have up to 60% off site-wide. But if you don't want to wait till Black Friday, we have a special promo code you can use right now. Use Patta20 to save 20% off the entire website. With all that being said, let's get to work. First things first, for before and after purposes, I'm gonna put the right shoe to the side and focus only on the left. I'm gonna start by breaking down what's in our signature kit and showcase a few other products that we use for a white glove cleaning. The signature kit comes with all three brushes, soft, medium, and stiff. All three brushes are needed for a successful cleaning. It also comes with shoe trees. In this case, we only need one. This is gonna help minimize the creasing. The laundry bag is needed for the washing machine. In this case, the shoe will not be going in the washing machine, but the shoelace and insole will be. It also comes with our microfiber towel. And last but not least, our 100% natural 4-ounce bottle of our solution. In addition to the kit, we also have our cleaning mat laid out. This is gonna help things from getting messy. We got the dry rack and bowl combo. This is gonna help dry the brushes and hold the water and solution. And of course, our 100% natural detergent pods to assist with the cleaning. At the moment, I don't need these two things, but I'm gonna set everything up to get ready for the cleaning. Water's good to go. Our solution is highly concentrated, so all you need is a couple of squirts. I'm almost ready to get started with the cleaning. I gotta take out the lace and insole to clean those up separately. All right, so I got this stuff out of the way. Before I insert the shoe tree inside, I'm gonna grab our Soft Bristle brush and do a lot of dry brushing from the inside and outside. Anytime I do any cleaning, I always prioritize this first. The cleaning is always so much easier once the dry brushing and compressor is done. Dry brushing does the trick. You just gotta spend some time doing so, but if you have a compressor, definitely use that tool. It makes a world of a difference. So right now, I'm gonna dry brush the shoe all around on the green canvas, on the white mesh, inside of the sneaker, the midsole, the tongue, basically get all the surface dirt out of the way. So far, this is working really good. Take a note of this. Only use the soft bristle brush when doing this step. Obviously, never use a stiff. You're gonna toast your uppers. The medium bristle brush may be okay. However, I wouldn't risk it. These bristles are a little tougher than the soft. So far so good. I'm done with the dry brushing. I would say I got rid of 30% of the grime and dust. The shoe already looks so much better. Now I'm still gonna go next door and use the compressor to finish off this step. While I'm over there, I'm gonna rinse off this brush. The bristles are pretty dirty. Good to go with that. Again, I can't express enough how important the dry brushing and compressor is. If you look at this sneaker, it looks so much better than what I started 10 minutes ago. A lot of that grime and dust just completely went away. When it comes to dirty sneakers, sometimes that grime that you see is just sitting on the surface of the shoe. If you just go straight to cleaning up the shoe with water and solution, a lot of the times you're pushing that grime deeper into the materials, making it tougher to clean. So in this case, the shoe looks really good and I'm almost guaranteed great results when this cleaning is all done, and it's gonna be a lot easier to achieve. But I still need to be strategic with this cleaning. When it comes to this shoe now, the dirtiest part is the soles. So when I'm cleaning, I don't want to let any of the solution, water, and dirt drip onto the uppers, because again, I'm just gonna create more work. So I'm gonna start by putting the shoe tree inside the sneaker to help minimize the creasing, and it allows me to apply pressure on the toe box during the cleaning. To start, once again, I'm gonna be using the Soft Bristle brush. I'm gonna dunk it in our water and solution and start hammering the uppers inside and out in a circular motion. If this was my first time cleaning up the sneaker, I would have found a little spot with some green on it, scrubbed it a little bit to see if there's any bleeding. It's important to check because the shoe contains two different materials. If that green was to bleed, there's no getting that off. Since I have experience with the Air Max 1 Patta, I know off the rip that the shoe does not bleed. Anytime you're doing a regular cleaning on the uppers, it's important to hit the entire shoe evenly. You don't want to do any type of spot cleaning. For example, if I was just to clean up the mesh, some of the water and solution will get onto the gray suede, and once it dries, it will leave some marks, and it's really tough to get that off. All right, you guys, uppers are looking really good. I was able to get the remaining marks fully off just by using the soft bristle brush and the solution. Now, when it comes to these cleanings, I don't like to oversaturate the sneaker if it's not going in the washing machine. So I'm gonna start patting down the uppers dry before I move on to the insides. Uppers are basically done, you guys. They look really good. All the stains are fully out of the mesh, the gray suede, and the green canvas. Same thing with the white liner. Now, before I move on to the medium bristle brush, let's talk about some of the colorways that Patta and Nike have done together. You got the Air Max 1 Amsterdams, the Air Max 90 Homegrowns, the 2009 5th anniversary Chlorophylls, purple denims, lucky greens, cherry woods, all on the Air Max 1 silhouette. Now I'm gonna put this away and move on to the medium bristle brush. I'm only gonna be using this brush on the white midsole. This should be pretty easy. When I use the medium bristle brush on a midsole, I usually brush up and down, mainly because I'm only trying to focus on the midsole and not brush the sole or the upper. Once the midsole's fully scrubbed down, I always go with the towel and pat it down dry, but when it comes to the air unit, I focus some extra time in there because a lot of the dirt gets trapped inside. For the final brush, the Stiff Bristle. We're gonna be using this on the outsole. This is pretty straightforward to use. The key to this is to apply as much pressure as you can. The more pressure you apply, the better results you're gonna get. It's all in the elbow grease. The one tip I do have for you guys is when you're cleaning the soles, don't put the upper directly onto the mat. As you can see, it's wet and dingy. You don't wanna put this stuff back onto the upper. Soles are fully good to go. Now I'm not done with the cleaning. I still gotta clean up the insole and the shoelace. The shoe is pretty wet naturally from cleaning the shoe inside and out. Before I let them dry, I'm gonna go back to the compressor one more time to blow out the water, solution, and trapped in dirt potentially inside the sneaker. While I'm over there, I'm also gonna take care of the insole and the shoelace. And back to work, everyone. You see, the bosses aren't here and they thought they could be all cool and stuff and talk to me that way. But when they're here, they know. There's no sun. There's no sun. Honestly, this is risky biz. I'm trusting that everybody here is trustworthy. It's not gonna steal my one Patta shoe. While the shoe is drying, let's focus on the insole and the shoelace. One thing that's an absolute must for me before I un-ES a shoe, and that's removing the sticker off the insole before I wear them. If you don't, it falls apart and it leaves a ton of residue on the insole that's really hard to remove. So before I clean it up, I'm gonna peel the sticker off and use a glue eraser to remove any remaining residue. Perfect. Don't be like Steve, remove your sticker, it'll be so much easier. I'm gonna give this a good scrub down using a medium bristle brush. All right, this looks good. To begin with, it wasn't that dirty, but we still need to scrub it down. Now the shoelace is dirty. So I'm gonna be using our leftover water and solution inside the bowl. Put it inside, let it get saturated in the solution. Let's try to clean them up. Now the shoelace and the insole look really good, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the washing machine to get a full deep clean. The lace, we're gonna get it back to white. As far as the insole goes, it's not that dirty, but Steve did wear these for several months. There's trapped in sweat that's gotta get flushed out. I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff inside our sneaker laundry bag with some detergent pods. To the washing machine. It's the next day, the shoes are fully dried. It didn't take very long since I didn't put the shoe in the washing machine. Shoe did not get oversaturated, so it only took about 20 minutes outside in the sun to get them to this point. Now at the moment, the suede is pretty crunchy on the shoe. The green canvas is fine, the white mesh is good as is. The only thing that's rough is the suede. I'm gonna be using a medium bristle brush. I'm gonna go back and forth to get it back to its original soft texture. I will never use a brass bristle on this delicate material. If I do so, it's gonna roughen up the canvas and it's gonna scrape up the suede to the point where it's gonna get shaggy. The medium bristle brush will do the trick. Again, the bristles on the medium bristle brush is pretty delicate, but if you scrub too hard, you can cause the canvas to fray on the green areas. Perfect. Back to its buttery soft texture. All that's left to do is put the laces and the insole back inside. The pre-treatment and the washing machine did a great job. The insole's back to brand new. Same thing with the lace, no stains at all. Alright guys, that's gonna bring us to an end on this full deep clean on these Air Max 1 Pattas. As you can see, these cleaned up perfectly thanks to our signature shoe cleaning kit. A couple of things to take note of for this cleaning. This is one of those shoes that I would not put in the washing machine for a couple different reasons. The gray suede is very soft and delicate. You don't want to oversaturate at any point, and the washing machine would do that. Also with the green canvas, the edges are likely to fray if you put them in the washing machine. The only time I will put them inside is if they're super beat, where the mesh and the white sock liner are extremely dirty. Just to remind you guys, the key to this cleaning was all the prep work I did before the actual cleaning. The dry brushing and compressor made a world of a difference, and it made the actual cleaning a lot easier to execute. And don't forget you guys, we have our huge Black Friday sale going on tomorrow. Save up to 60% off the website at rejuvenator.com. This is Vick Almighty. I'll catch you guys next time. See you guys.